Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we woke up after being crushed under a bunch of rubble. This lady, Sophia, saying that some people wanted to have a word with me. As we were leaving the place, we encountered some spirit animals, and a big mouth appeared from out of my back and ate one of the ghosts. And I felt better about that. And then we came to the Shadow Realm, searching for this Liena person. But a bunch of red wizards were here, and we killed them all because they were trying to kill us. So now we're trying to... Can I leave this way, or have I got to go back out the way I came? Alright, cool. So we can't get out that way. So, now we are heading back out of the Shadow Realm in order to... Ooh, I'm quite heavily encumbered. Basically just to find out what the hell's going on, quite frankly.
I think you've mistaken. Yes?
Yeah, I gotta put a disguise back on because we'll be heading out of the place again. Now, it also turns out that the shard that was in my chest got removed while I was in this dimension on this very operating table. So, not only have they nicked the Sword of Gith from my corpse, they've also nicked the shard that was embedded in my chest, which was very inconsiderate of them, I thought. I quite liked my sword and that shard. Yeah, so I think now what we're going to do is go and find a shop, so we can dump all this stuff that I've collected from all these bodies, and then we can get moving with the rest of the plot.
Come this way.
Then let's use Sophia to move at the moment, since of course.
Keep your distance, witches. I've studied your laws, and we've broken none.
You know our laws. But I know you, child, even if these others do not. You will be better served by keeping silent.
Look, Shiva, the girl's companion. It's that one who offends the land and draws an army to our gate.
Speak your name, foreigner, and be warned that you address the Wicklauren.
I'm Aurora Borealis. What is it that you wanted me?
You crossed spells with the Red Wizards, foreigner, and drove them from our midst. For that, much may be forgiven.
Oh, good.
But the Bear God has marched an army of spirits to our gate, and he roars for your blood. He claims that you have defiled his sacred den and loosed an evil upon the world.
And the bear god does not lie. I can smell the wrongness on you, foreigner. It hangs upon you like a corpse shroud.
Well, the dwarf woman Magda may know more about Liena. I must speak with her.
How do we know that you wouldn't have slain Liena yourself? How do we know you won't do the same to Magda?
Make your peace with the Bear God, foreigner, and we will know you for a friend.
Alright then. I guess I have no choice.
Alone? I haven't come this far with you to let you face the spirits by yourself. Unless that's truly what you wish.
No witch may stand against the spirits of the land, but I will honor the debt we owe you, foreigner, for defeating the Red Wizards. Go to our prison on the north edge of town. Any convict who is willing to stand at your side will be granted a full pardon.
Alright, I'll take all the help I can get, thank you.
You know not what dreams may lie hidden behind steel and rune, foreigner, nor what paths they might open to you. We will watch from our high place, and we will receive you again, if you return alive.
Never rains, but it pours. Now what do we got here? That's the theater. The bazaar. That's the prison. Alright, let's go to the bazaar. Hopefully there'll be some people that I can... we couldn't help it over here. An army of angry spirits awaits you at the gates. You'll perhaps require more help against such a host. My bow and my brother's sword will aid you, should you agree first to help us find our lost sister. Alright. Where can we find your sister? Kaelin came across her came here seeking the abandoned stronghold of Merkel, the Death God's vault, which is in Shadow Mulslucher. Good lord. Alright, so what does she want the Death God's vault for?
Well, this God's vault has been abandoned since Merkel's death. It was a library and a prison, and a secure place to store things valuable to the Merkelite faith.
Alright, so she went there to loot it?
Well, certainly not. We know little of Killen's reasons for going there, but she's no burglar or treasure hunter.
I believe she may have gone there to learn about the Archie's crusade.
Sister, do not speak of the betrayer. For Killen's sake, I hope she is there for some other reason.
Alright. Well, I'll go help her. I'll go find her for you then. Thank you. I'll be very grateful to once more lay eyes upon our beloved sister.
Go with care. Death's God vault may still contain some of Merkel's old defenses. Kelmov's blessing be with you.
Oh, they've got wings. Yeah, show me what you got for sale. Alright. Alright. So now, we need to... Alright, so we've got 2 missions now. One, we're going to go to the prison and find someone to help us out. Then we're going to go to the Temple of the Three, which is where our... those winged people said that their sister had gone to. The temple, the dead 3 being Ball, Yergel, and the third one they'd mentioned just before. My mind's gone blank on that one. So we'll go there after that. I also crafted the cool sword again because I had to do a reload beforehand. I didn't actually have the weapon crafted, so I got the cool sword back. All right, so we're going to the prison. Tazar the Old. Shiva Whitefeather told me I could find... Oh, sorry. As long as you have disturbed the spirits, you also disturb me. For what reason are you here? She told me I could find help here against the spirit army?
Help? From this lot? Trust in your help, you'll find yourself alone when trouble comes. But if you wish to persist in the foolishness, you may speak to the prisoners. Be warned. 2, you need not fear. But as for the third, guard your thoughts. Ooh, I think I want the third. So we have here, we got the Mighty Groznek. Job Cutpurse, so... want something from me? I'm looking for help. To fight an army of spirits. No hand will I raise against spirits. Their reach and their memories are long. Alright then. Haven't seen anything like you. What are you? He's hag spawn. Mother was a hag. Father was some unlucky fellow. Quiet, small one. I could speak my own words. He does speak true, though. Because of my heritage, I am an outcast. Is that why you're in here? No. The 3 who taunt me into a rage, my blade was first to leave its sheath, and so here I wait. Here, what are you waiting for? He's hanging. What else? Or they might toss him off a cliff. I'm not really sure how it all works. Enough, small one. Don't speak my words for me. I'm trapped in this existence as an outcast, through no fault of my own. I gladly accept my fate, since I will be willing... it will bring me the peace which has eluded me. Now, go now. I don't wish to speak to you any longer. Alright then, fine. Hello there, Mr. Cutpurse. If you're going to ask what you ask Groznik, the same answer is no. What crime did you commit, though? A misunderstanding about the ownership of some coins I found while visiting the local bazaar. Naturally, the witches took the word of the locals of my own. Don't suppose these coins were in someone else's pouch when you found them? Hey, I'm just a traveller from Lorien. I didn't even get a chance to learn what the local customs were before the misunderstanding occurred. Look, you made your offer, I turned you down. And that's that. We've got nothing else to talk about. Alright, cool. Ooh. Hello, sexy.
Ah, More jailers come to rattle my cage? Here I was, settling into a relaxing dream. Now you've gone and spoiled it.
I'm not your jailer, but I might just be your benefactor.
Ah, honeyed words from the other side of the cage. And what tune must I sing in return, I wonder? Whatever wards and locks bind this prison, I think clever words are the key to unlocking them. Go on. I am listening to your offer, my benefactor.
What crime have you been jailed for?
My crime? It is a serious one. You see, I am too handsome to look upon.
I know that
It
fear.
is a burden I alone must bear.
I've bared it many times
Besides,
myself.
I have no interest in the softly flowing curves of the tattooed one with you, so you need not fear me as a rival.
What did he just say?
It is no matter. Here I will remain, so as not to ruin your chances with a fairer sex.
Well, don't martyr yourself for my sake. But I'm looking for recruits to protect the city. Are you interested?
Seeking soldiers, are you? You have come to the wrong cell. I am neither foolhardy nor desperate enough to fight barbarians or Thayans. Go find a poorhouse and scatter a few coppers. That might yield better results.
Well, I need help fighting a spirit army.
The army of spirits is at the gates? So, they have arrived. I was wondering when that might take place in the real world.
You knew this was going to happen?
Now. Knowing and telling are two different beasts. And the bear god, he is a third. If I may say, you are rather brave to marshal an army to meet them. That's no ordinary band of spirits out there. That's a hornet's nest of beasts. They're screaming for blood so loudly, I can hear them in my dreams. And I am suddenly struck with the suspicion that the blood they seek is yours. Grave robber, are you? Tisk tisk. One should leave
The only
barrows of
grave I
ancient
robbed
bear
was my
god
own.
alone, lest he come for you in his garishly colored furry rage. So, entertain me, brave one. Why would one such as I follow you into such a hopeless battle?
Let's try charisma then. Because in all the time I've been here, you haven't asked me to leave, and I think there's a reason.
Careful, or they'll throw you in here for being charming and well-spoken too. Even if you aren't quite as beautiful as I am.
Well, of course not.
I admit, both your presence and your request intrigue me. Slightly. But that's a slight more than most.
So, is that a yes?
Very well. You have a willing soldier at your side. Shall we be off? And please, let us visit the witch warden on the way out, so I can pay my respects to her gentle, loving soul.
Alright, what do you have there, my friend?
Yes.
Ooh. Here's a spear. Belt of agility, cloak of protection, braces of archery, ring of power, ring of resistance. Well, actually, it's a short bow. It's a better way to go for it. Boots of striding, belt of agility, leather armor. There we go. What class is this guy? He's also a hag spawn. Okay. He is a spirit shaman, chaotic neutral. Interesting.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, it's a female. At last, my eyes fall upon your beauty, my matron of the cell. This is the one. This one is cursed with talking. Now, this one is cursed for taking you, spawn of hags. I shall be glad to be rid of you. Nothing but trouble for me, for the city you are. Shall you be glad to be rid of me, beautiful matron? Did not think I did not see the longing eyes. Do not think I did not see your longing eyes you cast at me as you drew your ruined circles on the floor of my cell. What lies are these? Eyes of shame are the only eyes I have for you. Shame. Now, there's no need to mask the feelings I stir in you and your age, but makes you seem wrinkled like a prune fruit. I see what dances
in your thoughts as you dream the slow hours of the day away here in the prison. In the golden woods of Earring, you once sang for an hour a hymn to the sun and dreamed that it was a shield carried by a warrior who watched over you. And such passion in that song. Why, it gives me new strength even now. You're a dangerous creature, Dreamwalker. The tales of you all speak such. The tales of you all speak such, and many are those you would with arrow fight. God damn it, these are difficult sentences. Do not think us deaf to those who suffer because of your careless footsteps in their thoughts and dreams. Get hence from my thoughts, I warn you. All right. Is what she says true? Oh, yes, she speaks truly. I am that which all farmers with ripe daughters fear, the masked brigand who dances in the fires of their sweet children's minds and leaves footprints that no wind or time can erase. And old mother, do not think your mind has not laid down paths for me to stroll. Such thoughts in a woman of your age, it would put even the farmer's fiery-loined daughter to shame. You're a thief, a twister of words. Go meet the spirit army then, but you will not have my blessing upon you, now or ever. All right. That was just weird. Alright, well, before we go out and do the spirit army thing, let's go visit the temple of the three. Hang on. Is that you going? You coming? Cool.
Greetings and well met.
The bear god still roars for your blood, foreigner. Why do you stand on our sacred ground? What temple? This is your temple, and those statues, the goddess Shanti, Maliki, and Mistra. So, you know them. Kazmika thinks you were a mere barbarian, but I am beginning to believe you are something more. My people know these goddesses by different names, foreigner, different masks. Take Shanti, for example. Here she is called Bahala. That is also her name in the ancient days when she roamed the wild across the world. And that is the name, the mask that we revere. So the gods have different masks in this land, different personalities. A person, or a god, becomes the mask he wears, but he cannot truly escape what lies beneath. In the end, there must be a reckoning between them. One must overcome the other. All things arise from such struggles between identities in the world without, and in our tiny world within. Alright. What do you know about the bear? He's an old god, last of the great beast lords, whose forefathers spoke the world of men and ran free with Bahala's pack. Beyond that, I know little. If there's anything else you know, it might help me resolve the situation without damaging the spirits of the land. I have told you what I know of the bear god, foreigner. Spirits whisper rumors amongst themselves, and I have heard those whispers on the breeze. Some of them say that the bear god struck a bargain with an eater of souls, and that he swore an oath, and this oath cost him and his people dearly. But the whispers of spirits are never to be simply believed. There are echoes of truth, reflections of things seen through mist and dream. Good God. Does this temple sell goods or supplies? Yes. Ah. Katia is responsible for barter and coin. Alright then. Farewell. There we go. What do you got for sale? Robe of scintillating colors.
Grr. Well, you're a cheerful fellow. I'd kind of like to adopt this little badger, but it won't let me. Won't let me do it. The Ice Troll Lodge, eh? Guess we'll come back to there in a minute. Ah, Temple Door. I think this is the temple I was looking for. Peace, stranger. Have you lost someone, perhaps, or does a comrade require the right of passing? No, but what is this place? This is the House of Comfort and Faith. It belongs to Kelmavor, Lord of the Dead. Why you people insist on casting rituals before unhearing stones is beyond my understanding. At least when I cry out, the spirits of Rushman answer, and with a fury greater than any god. So you are without faith, then? To the spirits of Rushman, I have faith. In your statues and rituals, I think not. That is your right, of course, but I fear that perhaps what awaits you after this life, there is a place reserved for the faithless. I am not one of your wide-eyed cattle that fears plainer depths where eternal fires burn, where bodies are churned within the moors of beast leagues wide, or a war where all faithless of the realm scream, cry for release, but are locked forever in each other's clutches, with no god to cry or the mercy upon their lips. Imagine never sleeping, never dreaming, always awake, aware, without hope at what awaits you. Do you mean the Wall of the Faithless? A wall? What nonsense are you threatening me with? He threatens me. That is all. It is nothing new in my experience. I do not threaten you, Sherman. It was never my intent. If there is such a place, then I hope that you never find yourself there. And I hope I do not need to listen to your tales of woe, priest. Your hopes and dreams are grey enough. Aurora, how much longer must we remain in this grave of a temple? I think the priest can explain the war. Okay, whatever. The Wall of the Faithless is a structure that encircles the City of Judgment, the City of the Dead. If you pay respect to no god, it is what awaits you after death. Your soul becomes part of the wall. And then what happens? It is absorbed. You cease to exist as an individual, and you join the wall. So it is destroyed. No, but your identity, your consciousness cease to exist. The wall has a hunger. It eats away the consciousness, the memory, and finally the soul. Twisted dreams, delusions, and false promises, I assure you, priest. Such a place is not my destination. Though, when your eyes close, I may twist your dreams so that you may see the absurdity of such a place. No, that's one. That's one worse hell of an image. Indeed, with imagine the emphasis. Dream what you will in your tiny walls, priest, but be sure you can separate our word from your fever dreams. It is a difficult thing to accept, and it is not my desire to force anything upon you. If you ever wish to speak more at a time when another shows the truth. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, I discovered an ancient book in the borough north of here. It speaks of something called the Betrayer's Crusade. That is a tale that has often been twisted to suit the needs of the tellers, and its tellers have been many. My telling would be poor by comparison, for the story... Oh, shit. Hang on. Damn it. The temple has served 3 gods of the dead in the days of Merkel. The first of these gods is called Akachi, presided here. Akachi turned against his god, and he marched an army to the gates of the City of Judgment. Such a thing would have been impossible, yet it was done. In the realm of the dead, Akachi, the betrayer, sought to bring down the wall of the faithless, to tear it up from its roots and set all trapped souls free. And did he succeed? No, mercifully he did not. The wall still stands now as it did then. So... The book mentioned a scroll called The Lamentations of the Dead. It said the scroll might be found in a vault. It is said there was such a vault, a place where such things were hidden. Not here, though. Not in the house of Kelvermore. Remember that Musatar is a city of shadows and masks. I would look behind those masks and shine some light into the shadows if I was seeking a secret place. Well, I met 2 half-celestials in town. They were seeking their sister, Kaelin the Dove. Has she been in your temple? You seek Kaelin? I did not realize... I did not realize any of my... oh, my God. I didn't realize any of my menagerie were here in Mulstir. I have not seen her, no. It has been some time since Kaelin graced Kelvermore's temple. I believe she found a new calling in Limitar, the suffering god, or Ilmatar. Still, I think if Kaelin were here in Mustar, word would spread quickly. If she has evaded the eyes of the local people and her siblings, perhaps she has slipped into another plane. Such a feat would not be unusual for her. Not so long ago, the menagerie wandered freely from one plane to the next, but their fellowship has been sundered of late, or so I am told. Do you have any goods here? No, we don't trade for coin. Alright. So maybe there's like a shadow realm. Stealing the stuff from this priest. Ah, this acolyte knows where our friend is. Peace, stranger. Is there something you need from me? What do you do here? I'm an acolyte of Kelmore, but I've only recently arrived. My family sent me to join the faith. Things are still new for me, and somewhat disappointing. And why is that? I had thought the study of necromancy was permitted, even encouraged, yet it seems that Kelvermore now views necromancy as an abomination. The previous gods of the dead had no such restrictions, and I had thought that Kelvermore, would retain the viewpoint of its predecessors. So how have your studies gone? Poorly. What lore available to me here in the temple is vague and of little use. Anything I can do to help? If you come across any necromantic lore, I'd be interested in examining it. I heard mention of a great vault of lore in the Death God's temple in Mulsatir, but they must be mistaken if they're referring to this place. Alright, so there's no Shadow Realm portals that we've come across so far. Alright. Let's have a quick nosy in the old Elk Lodge. See if there's anything of note there, apart from an angry badger. I lose again. I can't. Oh, hey there, Outlander. Have you seen this amazing winning streak that Oleski is on? I've really been paying attention. How many times has he won? Well, it would be at least 5, no, 6 times, I would say. Oh, looks like quite a lucky run for him, then. Yes, and you would never have guessed it. He was one of the worst dart players in the lodge. And that doesn't strike you as odd? Of course, but I just assumed he'd been practicing. Do you think Alexei's been cheating? Absolutely. I think you should confront him about it right now. Right in front of me. I need more proof. If only I could get one of those dots. I know that, an Ethran Kutcher could tell me if it bears enchantment. Alright. Stealth? Do. Whoa. So he has no... Whoa.
Hopefully, our time here will be brief. This place crawls with those who loathe my kind.
Okay, the spirits of the restless... the spirits are restless and they call for you. You should make haste to meet them. Return to me once you have dealt with them, and we can finish this conversation. Alright, I'll be back. And maybe I shall speak to you upon your return. Alright, cool. So, gotta do that now. Fine. So this is for afterwards. Alright. Now, I'm curious.
Come this way.
I would say yes.
Alright, here we go. Gotta go fight a bear. Let us pause a moment and consider our next course of action. Do you think we should simply rush into this blindly? Any advice on how to deal with him, then? Yes, the army, you see. I have suspicions on why he brought them with him. My belief is he needs them to fuel his strength. He might be a bit invincible until his army is dealt with. Ah. Okay. It's a rather mild way of putting it, yes. But his army, they are spiritual allies upon which he can feed, from which he can gather strength. Alright, so I should tackle them first. Their sheer number is a thorn in the issue, yes. We will need to not only deal with them, but balance our efforts so we can conserve our power when Oku is weakened. A delicate juggling act, to be sure. But the fact remains we must challenge his allies to defeat them. When Oku's powers start to ebb, only then will we strike. Alright? And how we know when that is? I'll warn you when it's time to attack Oku. But if I fall, you'll have to use your best judgment, as tenuous as that is. Listen for me to call out over the field of battle, and if you cannot hear me, then, well, may the spirits guide you in your efforts, for I will be unable to. Alright. I like this guy. He's a bit of a dick, but I like him. I'm kind of hoping I can know that information. Oh, hang on. I gotta... Okay, we're doing that. That's cool.
So you are brave after all. Wood and stone would not have kept us from you. But it is good that the innocent are spared my army's rage. This can be ended quickly if you like. Present your neck. It will fit snugly between my teeth, and we all can return to our dreams.
I'm here to make peace, Lord of Bears, on behalf of the witches and myself. Disputes are better solved with words than blood.
No! Blood must flow, little one. I swore my oath in blood, and blood is older and stronger than words. You do not know what you are, not yet. If you did, you might ask me to kill you. Better that you never learn. Now we have spoken enough. I will live in a world that is free of you, or I will die and dream no more.
I won't take any joy in killing you, God of Bears.
And I will treat your corpse with respect, little one. When I drag it from the field, you have my oath. Tonight, you will lay in the Cavern of Runes, and there you will stay.
I want to stay in the Cavern of Runes. God damn it!
Danger approaches. Be on your guard.
This is gonna be a bitch, I can tell. Doing so well. Yes!
Hurry, little one. Take a blade. Tear out my throat.
You were never my enemy. I came here to make peace with you, not to end your life, you fool.
No, you must finish me. Do it fast before...
Whoa. What?
This is the same as what happened in the barrow, when you consumed the spirit wolf.
What is that? It felt like a backlash, a whip across my mind.
The presence inside you. It wakes.
What is this?
Emptiness. Hunger. Forgive me. I tried to stop you.
I will try to force it back.
You held back your hunger. Last time it seemed beyond your control.
You spared me, little one. Once before, a spirit eater spared my life. I remember a lake of groaning ice. A man standing over me in triumph. And a hunger withheld in mercy.
Spirit Eater, why do you call me that?
Because that is what you are. I knew it when you walked out of my barrow, but I didn't know you had the will to fight what you are. I swore an oath, little one, to serve the Spirit Eater who spared my life long ago, and help him end his curse. A simple oath, but I must have failed. Your curse was the proof of my shame. So now, I swear the same to you.
Alright, can you tell me everything you know about this curse?
Memories fail me, little friend.
Of course they do.
I was alive in those days. It is like asking the river to remember the snow that gave it birth. I remember my oath, and the scent of your hunger. These were strong in my mind when I laid down in my barrow to die. And I know I paid a price for helping the man who spared my life, for letting him share my grave, but I do not remember what it was.
I accept your oath, Oku, and I welcome your friendship.
Good. We will end this curse, flesh and fur together. Until my vow is kept, these beasts will have no king. No one worthy of the name. Let them go back to my barrow and dream.
Old King Bear deigns to travel with us? Oh, we are honored indeed. I am already here, but one more legend will make pleasant company.
Do not make me regret sparing you during our battle.
The fuck am I doing?
The Spirit Eater curse would explain what happened to the wolf spirit in the barrow. I've no idea how it came to you, but you bear an unfortunate affliction. You'll need to consume the spirits of the land, or the hunger will devour you from within. We're drawing a crowd at the gate. While it pains me to say it, we should probably seek counsel with the witches.
All right.
Behind me, I shall lead.
Oh, what's this? Okay. Oh.
I would say yes.
This is a new chart that I have, so... Interesting. Alright.
Gather behind me, I shall lead.
He is a fighter. Ooh. Plus 34 to hit. Good God, man. Very well. I shall pick up all the bags of all my fallen comrades. That is my penance for setting them against you. Okay. So I guess it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. So I've got an affliction attached to me, which means I've got different things. So I actually have to consume spirits in order to survive. So this new mechanic is going to be... Ah, so that's my cravings. Alright, then that's my hunger. Alright. Interesting. So I guess we'll find out how that mechanic functions after we go see the witches. But we'll do that next time, because this fight just... frustrating as all hell. Took quite a bit out of it. Oh, we got some spectators as well. Alright, so that's where we're going to leave it. So, for now, thank you all very much for... Just like the tale, spirit... He's accursed. Oh. So, Druid goddess, protect us. Yes, I'm going to eat you. Num, 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 num. All right, so for now, that's where we're going to leave it. So thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. Bye!